Construction quality management is a very useful and productive system as long as quality control and quality assurance work together and complement one another. For the benefit of CQM personnel, both quality assurance and quality control functions will be discussed throughout this course. This will contribute to a better understanding of the overall CQM process. This submodule will address quality assurance and quality control plans. The Quality Assurance Plan is a government document used as a management tool. It is not a contract requirement. Components of a QA plan are government staffing requirements, functions of each QA team member, government training requirements, government pre-award activities, definable features of work or DFOW list, and surveillance and testing activities. In addition, the QA plan ensures that government personnel follow the same plan for better coordination of QA activities. The contractor's quality control plan is the foundation upon which the quality of the work is based. It gives an outline of the planned quality control procedures and should be comprehensive, detailed, and logical. A good quality control plan begins with experience and knowledge of the construction industry and uses the contract requirements and any project-specific factors to build the details of the plan. Specific quality control requirements can be found in Specification 01450N, Construction Quality Control, and 01451A, Contractor Quality Control. Before any construction work may begin, the quality control plan must be received, reviewed, and formally accepted by the contracting officer or their representatives. In certain limited cases, an interim plan may be allowed to get the project underway. The minimum requirements of an interim plan must include a general plan for overall quality control and the specifics of the work that is about to begin. The final quality control plan must be received by the government within a specified time. There are differences between USACE and NAVFAC requirements for structuring a QC plan. For details, see Specification Section 01450N, Contractor Quality Control, paragraph entitled Quality QC Plan, or 01451A, Construction Quality Control, paragraph entitled Content of the CQC Plan. See website for information. The Quality Control Plan must include a table of contents and the contractor's organizational structure. There must be sufficient quality control personnel on staff to meet the requirements of the contract at any given time. This means that the size of the quality control staff may vary according to the changing nature of the construction work. It's important for the contractor to indicate in his plan how the staff will be adjusted to meet these changing work requirements. This will indicate that he has identified the quality control needs in advance and is planning to meet these needs with adequate, competent staffing. All quality control personnel must be experienced and have the required technical training needed to perform their assigned duties. Each individual's qualifications, including subcontractor and supplier personnel that have been assigned quality control responsibilities, must be identified. The information required for each member of the quality control team includes name, classification, qualifications along with their assigned individual duties, responsibilities, and authorities. This information may be presented up front or as work on the project progresses. It must, however, be received before an individual begins work. The quality control plan must include a list of the definable features of work for the project. This refers to each work task that has separate control requirements such as masonry or landscape work. A submittal schedule and management procedure, which takes into account submittals from subcontractors, off-site fabricators, suppliers, and purchasing agents, must be included in the quality control plan. Quality control procedures must be applied to all construction, on and off-site fabrication, and should follow the proposed construction sequence. A well-developed quality control plan assures the contractor that his work and that of his subcontractors will meet contract specifications. The government's quality management system uses the three-phase control system for all definable features of work. The preparatory phase is done before work begins on each definable feature of work. The initial phase is performed at the beginning of a definable feature of work. The follow-up phase is conducted on a daily basis as work progresses to ensure continuing compliance with contract requirements. Any good quality control plan should establish the quality control activities to be performed by the prime contractor, each of the subcontractors, off-site fabricators, and suppliers. Any quality control activities that have been delegated to subcontractors, off-site fabricators, or suppliers must contain documentation of how the prime contractor will assure the effectiveness of the quality control. The plan must include information about control testing. If the contractor employs the technicians performing the tests, their names and qualifications must be listed in the plan. If a commercial laboratory will be used, the plan must indicate the lab selected and the testing methods that will be used. Test reporting procedures should be covered. The plan should contain the procedure for advance notification to the government about when testing will be performed. The plan must identify one individual as the contractor's on-site quality control manager. The plan must contain procedures for tracking construction deficiencies from identification through corrective action. The plan makes provisions for the QC manager to conduct a completion inspection after a definable feature of work has been completed. Any deficiencies or items which do not conform to the specifications of the contract will be documented by the QC manager on a punch list. A second completion inspection is later conducted by the QC manager to determine that all problems have been corrected. Once all deficiencies have been corrected, the QC manager notifies the government of the item completion. All documentation procedures, including a proposed reporting format, must be a part of the QC plan. Final completion turnover procedures should be detailed in the plan. A list of examples are contained in your student study guide. As you can see, the QC plan is an integral part of the construction quality management system. Good references to use when developing the QC plan are Engineer Pamphlet EP715-1-2, entitled A Guide to Effective Contractor Quality Control, and NAVFAC's pamphlet entitled Effective Quality Control. A properly designed and effectively implemented CQC plan will help ensure that a quality product is delivered on time and within budget to the customer.